Hey everybody, Omar here, your Edge of South Africa guy, and I am back with another fun-filled video for you. And I have a production knife in this little case here. The name of the company, you guys are very familiar with it. I didn't want to do an unboxing because it's a real pain in the ass to take it out of the box. But WEKnives is the name of the company, and this knife is pretty unique in a couple of ways. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it up. This is the case that it comes in. There's their logo, www.weknife.com. And we're going to go ahead and open this one up because this one's really pretty cool. Now, I'm just going to give you guys a good quick look at it. Now, this one is actually not a cheap knife at all. It's pretty expensive, actually. But, if you're a knife hound or a knife collector like myself, anything that comes across your table that seems quite unique, it's going to be something you're going to want to check out. And this was definitely one I had to check out for a couple of reasons. But before I even get into the knife, I just wanted to... I just wanted to give you guys a good quick look at it. I do apologize. Like I said, I am not... I'm off my game because it's been a while since I've done a video, so I apologize for that. Hopefully I'll get better. Right now, I'm currently looking up the specs on this, as you guys are just staring at a knife over here, but I'll be back in about a few seconds here. See here. All right, so let's just get into this. Yeah, here we go. So I just wanted to give you guys a good quick look at the knife here. This is an all titanium piece. And this knife comes in several different colors. It comes in, this obviously comes in all jet black. It comes in bronze. It comes in silver. It comes in a couple of different variations. This is the one that I chose, the copper with the copper with these sort of rustic look to it. Really kind of pretty. It's got all these sort of swedges on it and everything. One of the most unique things I like about this knife is that it's an integral. This knife is all one piece, and I'm always for that, where the knife is just all one piece instead of two halves. The second thing that I like about this knife is that it's got the spring-loaded tab, which is it's a fairly unique feature, but it's been seen on other knives. I believe Zero Tolerance had one a few years ago, back in, I guess it was 2007. I'm not sure what the model number of that is, but I'm thinking it's 055, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that one was also the SLT, but the SLT tab on this one feels really smooth as opposed to the one on the ZT knife back in 2007. Because I think that's probably the first time anyone has ever seen it. But what makes the spring-loaded tab so unique is it kind of operates like a charger on a gun in a way. Basically, this little tab here has a spring. See how it just kind of snaps back? That's really how you flip it. So basically, you just kind of pull back on it and then push back and then push down, and then the blade pops open. And it is really, really, really easy. Unlike the 055, I found that one a little bit, kind of not as easy to deploy as this one. This one's just in sync every time you open it. The action on this is absolutely insane, as you guys can see. it just sort of floats right back into the handle. It is just... And I understand on the silver version of this, it's even smoother. I don't know why, but on that knife, it maybe might have something to do with the black wash coating. The blade itself is black wash coated. The blade steel is CV20. Yeah, this is an integral. Really pretty. The whole knife seems like an art, there's sort of this aesthetic art look to it. What I found quite interesting was, here's the relief cut, and on the front side of the knife, they like mimicked the relief cut for whatever reason. I don't know why they did that, but they did that. In any case, it kind of works. Worked quite well. This is a big piece of knife. We're going to do some size comparisons in a second. But before I do that, since I got the specs up, I might as well let you know what the specs are on it. So the overall length of the blade is close to 9 inches at 8.97. The blade length is 3.88, almost 4 inches. Handle thickness is 0.5. It's a modified spear point blade. The grind is flat. It's a nice flat grind on it. Obviously, the handle material is titanium. It's a SLT spring-loaded tab flipper. The knife is made in China. And the blade finish is black stone-washed etching. Same with the handle color. Black stone-washed etching. Yeah, and the blade material is CV20, so it's a super steel. Really, really great knife. Gosh, I love that action. So let's go ahead and do some size comparisons here. The only other integral knife that I own is this one, which is the Benchmade Anthem, and it's discontinued. They don't even make it anymore. So I just wanted to show that to you. That is the only integral knife that I own. I'm an integral knife nut, so, there's a good chance I might try and find more, because having only 2 was kind of sad. So let's go ahead and do the size comparison. Since I got the Benchmade Anthem out, there it is up against the Benchmade Anthem. Here it is up against the Kershaw bare knuckle knife, carbon fiber, with the M390 blade. Can't remember what steel. I think the original steel for this knife was, oh man, I can't remember. Yeah, I just thought it'll probably come to me, but I can't remember. But this is a limited edition version of it in M390 black wash. Here it is up against the ZT 0562. Let's do the, did I do it up against the Spyderco Sage? I don't know if I did that on there. There it goes. There it is up against the Spyderco Sage. Everybody knows the Spyderco Sage. This one's well loved, by the way. Got a lot of use out of that. And then here it is up against the Spyderco Techno. So here's an even smaller one right there. And to finish off the size comparisons, I always do the same thing. Where does it fall on the scale of knife sizes? And I'm going to say it falls under the large, obviously, because this is small, medium, and then like really extra large almost. Let me bring this down some. So it's a really big knife. I mean, even if you were to like put it up against, just to show you again, put it up against just against the 0562, it pretty much kind of towers over it, doesn't it? It's a big piece of knife. And it doesn't surprise me that the WEKnives Solid is one of the more popular knives that came out in late 2023, early 2024. Yeah. The price for this knife, I think you could, on their website, I believe it's like 500 or something. But if you look on other websites, you can find it for like 425. So it's kind of weird that the price range is that big of a difference. Like it's like $100 less if you don't get it on the WEKnives website. I don't know why that is. But like I said, this is definitely one of the smoothest production knives I've ever handled. I mean, that is just nuts. Perfectly centered. I do love the, it looks like DLC coating, but it's not. If I hold it up to the light, you can see that it's black wash. Black wash is one of my favorite finishes. Yeah, definitely. There it is, the GTC. So this knife, I forgot to mention, this knife is designed by WEKnives and Gus Caccini. He's the gentleman that is responsible for the spring-loaded tab. I don't know if he's the inventor of it, but he's known for the spring-loaded tab knife. That's like a feature that he kind of promotes or uses, and it's kind of the answer to like the front flipper. In other words, can a regular flipper knife like this, can this not be pecking in my pocket? Can we create a flipper that does not stick in my pocket? And Gus Caccini came up with the spring-loaded tab where, you just pull back on it and it snaps back so that when you put it into your pocket, it's not going to do... it's not going to peck in your pocket. What's interesting, too, is if I hold it up to the light, I don't know if you can see this because my lighting isn't as good. Maybe if I could do that a little bit more. There you go. Yeah, if you look in the light, you can see that the spring-loaded tab is got this sort of... it's got, like, texture to it, so you can grip it fairly easy. But yeah, this is a lot of fun to flip. You could do this like all day long, just sitting there flipping it. It feels good to flip it. Just because, it's sort of just the flipper tab disappearing is one of the main reasons why it's fun to flip, because, if you do it to a regular flipper, it's good, but I mean, it doesn't, it kind of misses the, yeah, it's just real easy, real easy. The swedges on the blade are kind of interesting, don't you think? I've never seen it where it's here. I don't know if that was more, I don't know if there's actual function to that, or if it's just an aesthetic reason that he did that. So anyway, WEKnives Solid. Definitely check this one out. Of any of the knives that WEKnives puts out this year, I think this is the one that really gets people's attention, just because it's an integral and it's got the spring-loaded tab on there. So yeah, definitely check this one out, or go to your local knife store if they have one of these and handle one of these, because it's fantastic. I mean, I've been carrying this thing for about 3 weeks straight without switching, and I've got tons of knives, and yet I won't stop carrying this one. And it's also been used quite a bit. Not a lot, but I've used it quite a bit already. So there you have it. WEKnives by Gus Caccini, and WEKnives designed by WEKnives. The WEKnives Solid designed by Gus Caccini and WEKnives. So there you have it. And that's it for this video. And this all titanium piece. I forgot to mention that the pocket clip is also titanium. So yeah. So there you go, WEKnives Solid, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I've got more videos coming, more knives. I've got a couple of I got a brand new wallet coming from Open Sea Leather. It went on sale today. Hopefully, I'll be the first one to do the video on it. I can't remember the name of that wallet, but it's a brand new design by Michael Blue, the Open Sea Leather, so I really can't wait to get to that. In the meantime, I'll see you guys at my next video. I've got a lot of videos to do because there's a lot of knives that I bought that never actually went over. So now that I'm back, we'll be doing videos again, and hopefully these videos will get better because I'm still kind of rusty since I disappeared. But now that I'm back, we'll see if I can get better at this again. So this is Omar, your South African knife guy, showing you not a South African knife, but a production knife, and I'll do that every once in a while when I get one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.